Sussex County was actually organized prior to the Revolution. Currently, we have over 640 lane miles of highway that we're responsible for. We have 440 bridges. We leverage GIS to be able to help us manage that infrastructure. We can solve problems that are enterprise across Sussex County, and that's where GIS gives us the tools to be able to address things at that magnitude.
With ArcGIS Online, we can very easily create a web map, whether it be data from the cloud or data within our organization or data that we had on our desktop that we can import into ArcGIS Online, and then quickly build an application around that using either the web templates or one of the application templates available for download on the Resource Center.
I remember the first time that I went up to see our GIS manager, and the very first thing that I said to Dave when I sat down with him was, "You've got all the sex appeal. Records is a very boring topic and I need a lot of help." And I think that is one of the things that GIS still brings to the whole issue of information and dissemination of information.
GIS has been used quite a bit in common waters. A lot of it is every state or county or local town or township does things slightly different. There's zoning, agricultural protection programs. So we've been using GIS a lot to bring all of this information together.
So much of what we do needs to be communicated clearly. People can actually see how things have evolved. And with the ability to comment on this map that we were proposing to send to the state, we found ourselves able to really tell the freeholders that yes, we've really effectively talked to the towns. So when you hear from them, they really have all the information they need, and so you're hearing an informed opinion. Because that really is our job, is to try to make sure that the towns have all the information they need to make whatever call they choose. It's not our job to tell them what call to make, but to give them everything they need to know. So that's what we've been doing with the most recent GIS application, and it's pretty cool.
What we've really been doing is we've been trying to integrate GIS into the daily operations and management of the infrastructure in a way that we can kind of graphically portray, represent, and analyze data as it relates to the transportation system. We found it very beneficial to actually trying to get across some more technical engineering concepts and project scheduling concepts when we can present it in a graphical format for both internal and public consumption.
This technology has helped first responders in several ways. The first is that time in an emergency situation is crucial, so it helps speed our response to safety to the individuals and also to the callers. If there's burglaries in a certain area of a neighborhood, we can look at our mapping to see if there's any type of pattern, and we can station police officers to either prevent the crime or in a tactical situation to arrest the people that are committing the crime.
These are probably the most extraordinary times the government has had to operate in here in the Northeast. We've had reductions in headcount, and GIS has enabled us to make each one of them more productive. GIS has enabled us to recalibrate the way that we do business here in order to be able to literally do more with less. The success speaks for itself.
In the future, I see further development of web-based applications. I see a greater use of ArcGIS Online. I see a lot more of our data and our resources moving to a cloud environment. It seems it's scalable, it's dependable, and I see us being more of an organization that is 100% embedded within county and local government.
Empowering the user is really what the key to success is. And I think at any place that you look at the use of technology, that is the key to success. And we see that happening. I think that's one of the things that's very exciting. Now we've got the technology tools in place. We have powerful new tools such as ArcGIS Online, and we have users who are now thinking in terms of how do I use these tools. And that is what is really going to allow us to not only empower them, but be able to take a very small technical resource that we have at the county and be able to deliver huge results. And we're already seeing that happening, and we expect a very exciting future.